Multiplication and division of fractions. Introduction. Multiplication of fractions. Multiplication of an integer by fraction. Multiply one fraction by another. Multiplicative inverse. Dividing integer number by fraction. Dividing fraction by fraction. Good morning, students. How are you all? Fine. Hope you understand addition and subtraction very well. Now, let us learn multiplication and division of fractions. This is a group of 20 balls. Let us divide these balls equally in 5 groups. We can see each group contains 4 balls. This is a group out of 5 groups. We write it as 1 by 5. Therefore, we can write 1 of 5 for each group. We know each column contains 4 balls. We can calculate number of balls as also in this 1/5 group out of total balls. Therefore, 1 by 5 into 20. As 20 is a numerator and 5 is a denominator, in multiplication, we can divide 20 by 5. 5 fours are 20. In this way, we can calculate number of balls in a group. Now students, tell me, how many balls will be in a 2/5 group of 20 balls? 2/5 is 2 into 1 by 5. We have already seen number of balls in 1/5 group out of 20 balls is 4 balls. Therefore, the answer of 2 into 1 by 5 into 20 will be 8 balls. Multiplication of fractions. 2 by 3 multiplied by 4 by 5. First, multiply the numerators, then multiply the denominators. 8 by 15 is the answer. Multiplication of an integer by fraction. Observe these sentences. 5 times 2 means 2 into 5, where 2 and 5 both are integers. Same way, 5 times 1 by 4 means 1 by 4 into 5, where 5 is an integer and 1 by 4 is a fraction. Half of 10 means 10 into 1 by 2, where 10 is an integer, 1 by 2 is a fraction. Multiply 8 with 5 by 7. As 8 is an integer, its denominator is 1. 8 into 5 is equal to 40, and 1 into 7 is equal to 7. The answer is 40 by 7. Multiply one fraction by another. This is 5 by 6 and this is 3 by 7. Let us multiply both. As usual, multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. 5 into 3 is 15 and 6 into 7 is 42. Therefore, 5 by 6 into 3 by 7 is equal to 15 by 42. Simplify multiplication of fractions. 4 by 7 into 5 by 8. 4 into 5 is equal to 20 and 7 into 8 is equal to 56. Now 20 and 56 can be divided by 2. 2 tens are 20 and 2 28s are 56. Again, 10 and 28 can be divided by 2. 2 5s are 10 and 2 14s are 28. The answer is 5 by 14. The reciprocal or multiplicative inverse. 2 by 3 is a fraction. Now, if we interchange the places of 2 and 3, we get a new fraction, that is 3 by 2. Let us multiply both. What we get? Right, that is 1. In multiplication, if the product of two fractions is 1, then each fraction is a reciprocal or multiplicative inverse of other. Dividing fractions. Two numbers are the multiplicative inverse of each other if the product is 1. 2 by 3 is a fraction. Just interchange numerator and denominator. 3 by 2 is a multiplicative inverse of 2 by 3 and their product will be 1. Divide an integer by a fraction. Mrs. Wankhede has 3 kg of apple jam. She is putting it into separate bottles of 1 by 4 kg each. How many bottles will she need? Actually, Mrs. Wankhede needs exact number of bottles. For that, she needs to divide 3 kg into same parts of 1 by 4 kg. To solve Mrs. Wankhede's problem, write an integer number 3 as a fraction, that is 3 by 1. Now 3 by 1 is dividend and 1 by 4 is a divisor. Now students, what will be the multiplicative inverse of 1 by 4? Hey, that's right! 4 by 1. Multiply 3 by 1 with this multiplicative inverse. We get an answer, that is 12 by 1. If we simplify, we get 12. From this, we conclude that Mrs. Wankhede will need 12 bottles. Dividing a fraction by an integer number. 3 by 4 divide by 9. 3 by 4 is a dividend and 9 is a divisor. The multiplicative inverse of 9 is 1 by 9. Therefore, multiply 3 by 4 with 1 by 9. We get 3 by 36. If we simplify 3 by 36, the answer is 1 by 12. We have 3 by 4 divided by 9 is equal to 1 by 12. Dividing fraction by fraction. We have 8 by 9 divided by 1 by 9. Multiplicative inverse of 1 by 9 is 9 by 1. Multiply 8 by 9 with 9 by 1 and the answer is 72 by 9. If we simplify 72 by 9, we get an answer, that is 8. Summary. Introduction. Multiplication of fractions. Multiplication of an integer by fraction. Multiply one fraction by another. Multiplicative inverse. Dividing integer number by fraction. Dividing fraction by fraction. So dear students, that is all in this lesson. Hope you all enjoy this topic. Math is a fun, so keep learning.